My name's John Gunter. I'm a detective lieutenant with the Missoula County Sheriff's Office.
All right. I understand you want to talk about a colleague that's been working kind of just under the radar for a long, long time, but someone who deserves some recognition.
Well, yes, I do. His name's Dave Walrod. He is native to this area, grew up down on the Bitterroot, but he's been a deputy with Missoula County Sheriff's Office for the last 30 years, and today is his anniversary date. I think, other than maybe one other guy, he's our longest-serving department member.
Now, what kind of things has Dave done during his very long career?
Well, for the longest time, he was patrol deputy, so I guess for, a little over 20 years, that was his primary function. So he responded to calls for service. If you needed help and it took place in his zone, he was the guy that showed up to try to help you with your problems, try to find a good solution, and basically just serve and protect.
Yeah, he was also a detective, too, right?
Well, and that's his role now, and that's I've worked with him for the last 8 years in detectives, and I'm fortunate enough now to supervise him, if you can say what I have to do with him, supervising. He is basically one of our more experienced investigators, and he'll catch every type of case from child abuse to property crimes to anything you can name. Last summer he was involved with that Kevin Leno investigation. I think he did a really terrific job processing that crime scene. That was kind of a hard one to find in the first place, and then he actually, just from walking the riverbanks and talking to transients and what have you, was able to get a good basic identity on the suspects, and it all started with him. There is no argument on that.
So, as folks drive around town and they see Detective Walrod, what would you like them to think about him?
That he's probably one of the most giving, open-minded, and more importantly, open-hearted deputies that they'll ever come across. He will help you with anything. I've seen him spend hours trying to solve the most trivial things that maybe to me or you would be trivial, but to him, he's like, look, somebody came to me with a problem, and I'm going to do my absolute best to find a solution for him. So again, his approachability, his kindness, you can't be around the guy without just knowing that this is a kind-hearted man.